Hello, my dear students, Sharanu Sharanarthigalu. So, welcome to online class 5th standard, subject EVS, unit number is 6, that is work and energy. The subunit is today discussing point martial arts. So, do you know, children, you are playing that many games including karate, judo and other activities have to played. So, do you know that here what is the meaning of martial art? Martial art is a general term used for various forms of fighting arts which originated in Asia. So, this fighting art or martial art is originated in Asia continent. The word martial is derived from Mars, the god of war. So, this word is derived from the Asian continent, the martial. Its meaning is Mars, the god of the war. So, is it clear? Okay. Next point. The most well known and popular ones are the karate and judo, which is originated in China, and taekwondo from Korea and jujutsu from Japan. So, these are the different martial art originated from the in different countries like China, Korea and Japan. So, these are the hundreds of martial art, each divided into various styles and system. So, actually these fighting arts originated from the our continent and along with the different countries like China, Korea and Japan. In China, we are seeing that karate and judo, and next in Korea, taekwondo. This is the different name, and next one is Japan, that is jujutsu. So, they all have the same objectives to define one set or other from physical threat. Okay. So, next like Japan, China and Korea, India also had a rich heritage of martial arts, but these had died down over the ages. So, fortunately, these are being reviewed again by people who are dedicated to preserving our culture. So, in India also this type of fight or martial art originated in the olden days. So, first one, which type of the martial art is familiar in India, that is called Kalari Payattu. This Kalari Payattu is a martial art practiced in Kerala. It is derived from the Malayalam word Kalari. Kalari is a special type of gymnasium where this art is practiced. The trainer for this martial art is called Gurukul. He is a highly respected by his students. The traditional Guru Sishyas relationship is maintained. So, Kalari Payattu is the one of the martial art is originated in our country. In that place name is Kerala. So, Kalari is the Malayalam word. So, this Kalari means in English we can say that gymnasium. The trainer for this art is called Gurukul. So, Gurukul is the one of the traditional relationship between Guru and Sishya. So, those who are learn and master this art developed great acrobatic skill. This is the acrobatic skill and very well for the body and good postures. They are expert in using sword and noose. So, but even an unarmed individual who is an expert in this art can face his opponents and win the combat. So, this is the one of the martial art. It is very popular in Kerala state, and nowadays the women are also trained in this art from. It is very similar to karate. So next martial art is Tang Ta, is the martial art practiced in Manipur. It is a fight involving a sword. A sword is nothing but Tang and a spear is nothing but Ta. Against one or more opponents, means fighting together. The Manipuri kings fought the British for a long time using this form of martial art. So, like in Kerala, even here women are trained in this art. So, Tangta is the one of the great martial art in India. It is originated in the Manipur, and Tang means sword and spear means what here Ta. So, this one is originated for to fight against the British people. Okay. Next, they have three different ways of fighting. The first is totally realistic, related to nature. The second point is, the second one is way is the sword and spear in a dance form which can be converted into actual fighting. The third is actual fighting technique. So, the great Manipuri or graceful Manipuri dance evolved from this martial art. So, here we have discussed that two types of the martial art in India. One is Kalari Payattu and next one is Tangta. So, next one is another martial art. It is originated in the Himachal Pradesh, that is called Thoda. It involves the use of bows and arrows around a piece of wood fixed to the head of the arrow. It is like blunt, is called Thoda. So, Thoda means it is the Himachal Pradesh language originated word. So, that is including bows and arrow. The origin of this art can be traced to the Mahabharata, when the Pandavas and Kauravas fought each other using the bows and arrows. So, Thoda was held in a very unique way in the modern or olden days also. So, a group of young villagers would go to the neighboring village before sunrise, throw a handful of leaves into the village well, and then hide in the bushes. As the villagers came to draw water from the well, these youngsters would come out of their hiding places and challenges them to fight Thoda. So, nowadays Thoda is held on the day of Baisakhi after the prayer in the village fairground. The archers are divided into two teams called Sati and Pasi. They face each other at the distance of 10 meters. The archers have to aim to the leg of a opponent's, so below the knee. So, the players have to be very depict at the avoiding the arrows. So, they do this by side stepping and kicking their legs in all directions, and next they can do penalty points if the arrow strike on the wrong part of the leg. So, these type of the martial arts are originated in India, and still nowadays also they are utilizing these arts for training and giving more training to the students. So, those are the Payatti, Kalari Payattu, Tangta and Thoda. These are the different martial art to preventing and fight against the opponents. So, here this is the end of the unit, that is the martial art, and remaining question and answers I will send in the WhatsApp. Thank you my dear students. Sharanu Sharanarthigalu.